Usually when I'm playing the drums in a concert, I feel like I'm getting so tired and it's a really good exercise. And so I was asking him about bicycling, and I was thinking, oh, maybe when I play the drums, really I'm like an athlete, you know, who's doing sports. But then when I was talking to him, I realized it's not really the same thing. Because when he's trying to, for instance, he talks about when you buy the saddle, which is the chair that you sit on the bicycle. It's very difficult to find the right saddle because everybody has a different size and shape, and the goal when you're doing bicycling is to find the right setup on the bicycle where you feel the most comfortable and where you don't have to work hard. So that you can go really fast. That's if you're competing, you know, in Tour de France or something. You know, then you want to go fast, which means you've got to be perfectly comfortable on the bicycle. When I sit down at the drums, I'm never comfortable. And I think my goal is not comfort, and my goal is not to be fast, and my goal is not to be efficient and to be very smooth and perfect. My goal is to be creative. And sometimes when you have, you know, something that's blocking you, or something that's in your way, or something that's a little bit uncomfortable, or something that's a little bit wrong, or not expected, that's what forces you to be creative. So I realized that maybe it is a little bit different from sports, but it's like some other games. Because games often have these obstacles, and the obstacles force you to come up with a new solution. Okay? Now, I've been playing drums for a long time, so I can sit back and say, oh, you know, I know how to play drums. I'm an expert at the drums. I've been playing drums for so many years, and I'm very experienced. But actually, for me, I play much better music when I say, I don't know how to play the drums, and I'm not familiar with these drums and these sounds, and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. And I'm always changing the way I sit or the way I set up the drums a little bit, because I'm always trying to force myself to do something new on the drums. I used to play with a bigger drum set, a more normal drum set, but I started to take pieces away from the drum set after a few years, because I realized that when I had only very few sounds, like really I just mostly used just the bass drum and the snare drum and the cymbal, usually, and it's just 3 sounds. So I realized if I'm playing and the music is getting boring, if I have a really big drum set, then if it gets boring, I can go to some new sounds. I can play some new sound effects. It goes, and this one goes, you know, or something. But if I don't have all these different sounds, then if the music is getting boring, I have to try and think of a new idea, something that would be exciting. So I find that it makes my brain work harder, you know.